Here is a short story about a baby bird learning to fly with its mother's encouragement. High in the leafy embrace of an old oak tree, a tiny bird stood perched at the very edge of its nest. It was a cozy home, woven with twigs and soft moss, but the world beyond it seemed vast and terrifying. The tiny bird, whose feathers had only just filled in, peered down at the dizzying drop below. Its small heart hammered against its ribs, a frantic drumbeat of fear and hesitation. The wind whispered through the leaves, a sound that seemed to mock its cowardice, urging it to take a leap it wasn't ready to make. Every other nestling had already flown, only it remained, a prisoner of its own apprehension. Just then, a gentle nudge came from behind. It was Mama Bird, her eyes soft and understanding. She chirped a low, reassuring melody, a song that spoke not of pressure, but of belief. She spread her own magnificent wings, flapping them with a powerful grace that demonstrated the freedom that awaited. Her movements were not a command, but an invitation, a promise that the air was a friend, not a foe. She nudged her little one again, a silent message that said, "I am here. You are ready. It is time to trust your wings." With a deep breath that ruffled its downy chest, the tiny bird took a hesitant leap into the nothingness. The world rushed up to meet it in a confusing blur. It flapped its wings in a clumsy, awkward panic, its body wobbling unsteadily in the air. For a terrifying moment, it felt itself tipping over, the ground pulling it down with an unforgiving force. The flight was not the graceful soar it had imagined. It was a desperate, uncoordinated struggle. Panic began to set in as it felt its strength failing, its first attempt on the brink of becoming its last. But it was not alone. In a flash of feathered swiftness, Mama Bird dove beneath her struggling child. Her strong wing brushed against its underside, providing just enough lift to correct its wobble and prevent a disastrous fall. She flew close, her presence a solid, guiding force in the chaotic air. She didn't carry it, but supported it, allowing the tiny bird to feel the sensation of flight on its own terms, yet secure in the knowledge that a safety net was just a feather's breadth away. Feeling the steady support of its mother, the tiny bird's panic began to subside, replaced by a surge of courage. It drew another breath, this time one of determination. It began to flap its wings with more purpose, matching the rhythm of the air currents. The clumsy flutters transformed into stronger, more confident strokes. The world below stopped spinning and came into focus. It was no longer falling, it was flying. A thrill of pure joy shot through it as it rose higher, mastering the wind that had once terrified it. Soon the tiny bird was soaring, no longer wobbling but gliding with newfound confidence. Mama Bird pulled up alongside it, her eyes sparkling with pride. Together they navigated the open sky, their wings beating in a synchronized dance of triumph. They circled the old oak tree, a monument to the fear that was now a distant memory. The little bird chirped, a sound not of fear, but of pure exhilaration, its voice joining its mother's in a celebratory duet that echoed through the vast, welcoming sky. It had faced its fear and discovered the boundless freedom that lay on the other side.